Well, everyone, today's the day. The last day of winter is actually here. And I forgot to sell this yesterday. So that's unfortunate, but we can still sell it today. But this is it. This is the last day of one day at a time for the first year. So after today, I just want to let everybody know I will be taking a 2-week break, but one day at a time will return on Monday in 2 weeks. I don't know what the date is, but Editing Clay can put up the date right here on screen, so you guys will know when the next episode comes out, and we will begin with year 2 at that day. So, with all that little quick announcement out of the way, let's bring in the daily question. Not the daily question, the to-do list. Getting ahead of myself here. So, here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna kind of do a whole bunch of stuff today, but the main thing is catch 40 fish, collect all the hardwood on the farm, and finally, since the traveling cart is in town, we're gonna buy a photo of Leah and hang it up in the house somewhere. So, those are to-do list items, so we can move those out of the way and bring in the daily question. Looking back, there are a whole bunch of memories and moments and episodes throughout this first year in my little series, so my question is simple. What was your favorite memory or moment, or just episode in general, from the first year? Let me know in the comment section below, and with all that out of the way, let's get into the episode. This feels crazy. We're done with the first year. Hey, here's to another great year at AppleGate Farm. Let's have some fun tonight. Next year is gonna be great. I can feel it. I agree. Well, let's do it, Leah. Let's drink some wine. Yeah. All right, what's our weather report? So, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow for the first day of spring. You'll love to see it. I have neutral luck today, and our Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, cranberry candy. Here's a fun one to help you celebrate the new year. Cranberries are quite bitter on their own, but submerge them in an ocean of sugar, and they'll taste like angel's tears. Here's how you do it. You learned how to cook cranberry candy. Sweet. Well, speaking of cranberries, are the cranberries that I have planted in the greenhouse done? Ooh. Hello. Thanks for helping me clear out all those monsters. I'm not scared at all, but it should make a mine safer for everyone else. What? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Take this blueprint. Hope it doesn't make me obsolete. From Quint, the blacksmith. And we got a geode crusher from Clint. Thank you, buddy. Don't worry. I'll only use the geode crusher on Fridays when you're not at your station like you should be. Hello, Rascal. How's it going, buddy? There's your water for today. All right, Bolt. Let's do our daily our checks on everything. Greetings, my beautiful animals. How are you all doing on this fine winter day? Don't worry, guys. This thing won't be used anymore after tomorrow. Or after today, since it's the last day of winter. Nice. All right, let's, let's clear out the fruit cave. Grab all that and sell it, especially since everything I pick up now is iridium quality. Very nice. Okay. All right, Bolts, we have things to continue doing. Let's check the greenhouse. Are they done? They are. Nice. Nice. We get to make just a little bit extra money before the new year begins. Obviously, we'll take those as well. That is why I was gonna say that's why I harvested them a couple days back, but no, that was just to get them in sync with each other. But now that they are, let's grab our spoils. Nice. Okay, there's just a couple things left before we can leave the farm. Let's grab the fish bait. Actually, the farm doesn't look that bad, all things considered. Not much stuff was erased, so that's good. All right, let's put the coal away. And the fishing bait can go on my rod. Nice. Okay, let's grab the hardwood here. Because if we get 100 of them... I think Robin needed 100 hardwood for something, right? Oh, she just needed 10? Oh. Okay, I could have sworn it was 100. I don't know where I got that number from then. I feel like I need 100. No, I need 100 hardwood for... I was going to say that... No, it's not for the horse shed because I'm clearly using my horse. What do I need 100 hardwood for? I feel like I need 100 hardwood for something. Oh, that's right, the nursery. Duh. Clearly my brain has been on autopilot this whole time. I need the hardwood for the next addition to the house. All right, well, that's all the stuff on the farm done, so that's good. Let's quickly check the traveling merchant and collect our Leah portrait so we can hang that in the house. Hello, happy Sunday. What you got for me? Whole bunch of nothing other than this thing. Oh, there's cranberry candy right there. Nice. Got our Leah portrait. All right, let's go grab the last pieces of hardwood, and then we can just fish for the rest of the day. And kind of just take in the last day of winter. Although what I'll probably need to do before I go fishing is empty my inventory. Other than like my tools and fishing rod, obviously. But need the extra space for the fish. All right, Bolt. I'm gonna leave you at the entrance again. There you go, buddy. All right, I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second here. All right. Get this slime out of here. Nice. Last 2 pieces. We could probably give these 2 pieces of hardwood, or the 10 pieces of hardwood to Robin. Because, I mean, that's an easy thing to do. Hello again, traveling merchant. Thank you for the portrait. I will cherish it always. Now then, let's go back to the house and put most of the hardwood away. And then sell all the other stuff. And I think what we're going to do is, because it'll be right in the area, we're going to fish in the mountains today. Okay, so let's put all this other stuff away that we don't need. Just go through all the chests. Nice. Okay, let's take out 10 pieces of hardwood. Perfect. Okay, we are good to go. All right, onwards, Bolt. We have fish to catch, and I'd say we still have time to do it. But I do need to sell all this stuff just to get my inventory open back up for all these fish, so let's do that. Beautiful. And I can worry about making cranberry candy at some other time. Because, I mean, obviously I'll need to make at least one of every dish for perfection, I believe. I think I need to cook one of everything, unless that's just a regular achievement. But, oh well. Still probably do it. I mean, you know, because I can. All right. Greetings, Robin. I know you needed hardwood for something. Oh, you brought it. I knew I can always count on you, ClayDoh. Mm-hmm. This wood is perfect. This is exactly what I need. Thanks. I have 6 hearts with Robin. That's kind of cool, actually. I didn't realize I had that many with her. Sweet. Okay. Well, let's catch fish and enjoy this lovely winter afternoon. Or almost afternoon. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's crazy that we've made it this far into the series already. I'm feeling nostalgic, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for spring of next year, though. Like, man, the amount of crops that we're gonna be able to have and plant outside of like, or the amount of plants compared to stuff we'll be able to. Wow, I cannot speak right now. I'm just too locked in on catching this albacore. Not albacore, this lingcod probably. But anyway, the amount of crops we'll be able to plant compared to how many we were able to plant at the spring of last year is going to be so dramatic. It's going to be incredible. There we go. Actually, you know where I need to fish? I actually do need to fish at the ocean today. So as much as I want to fish here, just because it's quick and easy, I have to go to the ocean because Gus wants an albacore, and we can find albacores in the ocean. I'm not for sure if I can find albacores in the lake here, but here's what we can do. Editing Clay, can we have the stats for the albacore up on screen here? Thank you, my friend. As always, you are right on top of business, handling all the details when I cannot. So thank you, sir. Ooh. Actually, let's do this really quick. Probably not going to get 40 fish today just because of how much goofing off I'm doing, but, you know, it's fine. Nice. Okay, actually, that's pretty huge. The dehydrator. Ooh, there's another book, too. I don't know if that book specifically just gives me mining XP or if it's a new skill that I'll learn by getting it. So I guess we'll need to keep getting those The tickets. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. We need to keep getting those tickets just to make sure we can get it. All right. Let's continue our quest. I do think albacore show up at around like 5 though. So I mean, we'll have time. Plenty of time to do it. Nice. Ooh, deluxe bait. Let's put that on right away. And we are running low on regular bait already, but it should be more than enough to get 40 fish, I believe. It should be anyway, in theory. It really does all depend on how quickly I can catch some of these fish, but considering my luck is neutral and not bad or horrendous like it usually is, it is a good sign, so. I do feel like these first few days of spring are probably going to be a little brutal. Mostly because I'm going to spend a whole lot of my money on cauliflowers. And then when I don't know why I didn't go for the chest. I don't know why I wasn't even thinking. But anyway, as soon as like the flower dance comes along, I'll probably buy like 50 or so strawberries and start planting those, or at least saving them for maybe next spring, and I could just like plant those the entire season. Nice. That's a little bit of extra money that I can sell. I would have appreciated a new kind of thing that I could find from the ocean to give to Gunther, but you know, it's cool. I do appreciate the money. You know what? That could have been what was in the previous chest that I didn't catch. I knew I should have got it. Clearly. Oh my goodness. I'm not thinking today. All right, hold on. Let's put this back on the rod. We need it. We need to know. We need to get fish faster. I don't know why we would need to know with anything with the bait. I was having a much faster time fishing with the deluxe bait. I fear I'm gonna need to get more of that stuff, but regular bait is just cheaper and easy to get. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think regular bait is 10G, but at Willie's place, bubbles, I don't know why I like actually physically pointed at the bubbles as if you all could see that. Like, I just like pointed it with my hand and everything. Not with my mouse, but nope, stop it. All right, those just appeared, so they should be there for just a little while. So we should get some pulls from this, right? This should help get us to 40 fish. I would assume, anyway. We just gotta fish fast, I guess. Fish while the bubbles are here. All right, nice. Seal jelly doesn't really count for a fish, though, but it's fine. I think I've said this a few other times already, but I need to go back to, like, the mines or when we get it later on for year 2, when we go to the island. I could probably fish for lava jelly up there as well. I'm trying to keep the places vague here for the people who haven't seen that yet. But I mean, once year 2 begins, I can start saying whatever, because I'll have unlocked everywhere to go except the mountain, but you know, or the summit. But you know, that'll be a long ways out. You know, I have wondered if I should do like the summit as like the series finale, or like after the summit, we just do like random mundane tasks like making the farm look really good or other stuff. Or I do that beforehand and the summit is truly the series finale of one day at a time. So I guess that's a secondary question. So if there's still people watching this, if there's still people watching right now, answer that question in the comments. Would you rather me go to the summit as the series finale or have stuff to do after the summit? Let me know. So I want to gauge people's opinions on that like way ahead of time. Because I know there's still like multiple years left in Stardew Valley, like before we even think about reaching that point. Because again, my perfection save made it all the way to like year 5 before I even started thinking about perfection. But yeah, let me know. I'm interested. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure albacores are ocean-dwelling fish. I'm really hoping they are, but maybe they show up later in the night. But I do need one for Gus. Because otherwise I think we'll wait until like summer to get one. I think that's like the soonest they show up. Ooh, deluxe bait. Let's put that on. Because I mean, that'll just make it even faster to catch stuff. Specifically fish, game. Thank you. Thank you, game. I would like to see fish instead of seaweed and other stuff while I have the deluxe bait. Nice. That's 2 seaweed out of the 5 deluxe bait. There we go. There we go. That's what you love to see. Keep giving me the fish. Perhaps one of them could be an albacore. Just perhaps, though. It doesn't, like, have to be. Wow. 3 of the 5 pieces of the deluxe bait were seaweed catches. That's awesome. I love that. Totally. 100% of the time. Every time I love seeing that. Of course. I mean, who doesn't love seeing seaweed or stuff attached to their fishing rod when they pull it out, expecting a fish when they use their expensive bait or anything like that? I don't even think I mentioned the price of deluxe bait. I said regular bait was like 10G, but deluxe bait is 100. So it's literally 10 times as expensive as regular bait. Which, I mean, it does give like a slight buff to how quickly fish will bite onto the rod, but I really don't think it's that big of a buff where it's like warranted that much. Hey, there's our albacore. So we can give that to Gus at some point soon. Maybe after these bubbles go away, because I want to take advantage of the bubble spot while it's here, because it's not often that I get to see these spots. They always seem to disappear on me whenever they can, at their earliest convenience, usually. But, you know, that's just my opinion for bubbles. That's usually how it goes anyway. Nice. Another red mullet. You know, it'd be cool if I, like, knew the prices of all these fish, like, by heart or whatever, so I could be more excited when I catch a more expensive fish. But, I mean, usually the more expensive ones are the easier ones to catch, so this guy's probably not all that expensive. Yeah, a little herring right there. Ooh, a sonar bobber. And wild bait. Okay, that's kind of helpful. So let's put that on and this on. Let's see what we can catch. All right, what do we got? We have an albacore. Let's see if we can catch it and get a double catch. I would have loved a good quality one, but that's fine. All right, just one. That's okay. That's okay. We have 9 more chances to get double fish right here. All right, we got one of you. I'm blanking on your name for some reason. We got a sardine. Double catch. Yeah, let's go. Could have been better. It could have been the albacore that I got the double catch on, but that's okay. All right, a herring. Double catch on the herring, perhaps? Okay, just one. That's fine. I wonder what the percentage is of getting a double catch. Like, is it 50% or is it like I don't know what the chances are. I guess we can have editing Clay answer that question for me. So, what's the answer? What is the percentage of double catch with the wild bait? Thank you, good sir, for answering my questions as always. You the man, as they say. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, even though there won't be any new one day at a time videos for about 2 weeks, that doesn't mean I'm gonna like disappear completely from YouTube for a few weeks. There's still a couple videos that I want to do. For example, one of them is the recap for winter. So all of tomorrow and possibly tomorrow being Sunday when this video is released, and all of Monday, I'm going to work as hard as I can to get that video done as quickly as possible. And then there's at least one other video that I want to post during this absent time. So be on the lookout for that. The other video is not Stardew related, so I know it's not everybody's interest, but I think it's a fun one. And then there's going to be like a really short video that I have that's probably about a minute long, but I think people will enjoy that one as well. All right, so since there's no bubbles, let's quickly go up to Gus's place, the saloon, and let's give him the albacore. Ooh, had a burp there. Let's give him the albacore that he wants. So, Gus, I have your fish. This guy right here. Do I have a... No, this is the lowest quality I have. Here you go, buddy. What's that? Something smells like albacore. Aha! You brought it. Thanks a million. Well, you're welcome, Gus. Hey there, ClayDoh. Make yourself at home. I would, but I have plenty of things to do, so I thank you for your invitation. But oh, hello, Quint. So, how are your tools holding up? Oh, they're holding up quite well, actually, Clint. Thank you. Thank you for making them as strong as they can possibly be. All right, so how many fish do I have right now? See, 8 with the sardine. Again, that's thanks to the wild bait catch, so that's a W. But let's see, what's our count right now? So 2, 5, 13, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 35. Holy cow. Are we actually going to get 40 fish? I put 40 fish up thinking I'm going to get close, but not actually hit 40. We're 5 fish away from it. 4 now. Unless we get a double squid catch. That'd be kind of cool. Because I know these guys are a little pricey. Oh. I'm surprised I haven't seen the message that I've run out of wild bait. Like, that is actually shocking to me. But maybe I can get one more double catch before it's over. But I think this is probably my last piece of wild bait, if I had to guess. Surely, right? Yeah, that's the last wild bait. Unfortunate. I'll do this catch and then I'll put the regular bait on. So I only got 1 double catch from that. That's kind of unfortunate. So it's clearly like a low chance of getting the double catch. Probably should have put some bait on my rod now that this has taken forever. Another albacore yet again. Ooh, just grab this really quick. All right, let's finish what we started with this catch here. Nice. All right, what do we get? Ooh. All right, we have 2 more fish to catch before we call it a night. I'd say this is a very, very successful fishing night. And day in general. We got a lot of stuff done despite our main goal being fishing. Got our hardwood collected. We gave that to Robin. We gave Gus his albacore. We got some money from finishing Clint's quest and got the dehydrator from that. Which that'll be useful much later on. But for now... Ooh, wow. Okay, that's something we can sell. More deluxe bait, so let's put that on the rod. I believe this is fish number 40. So that's kind of huge. Right before 10... Oh, right at 10 p.m. Never mind. Perhaps. Ah. I just gotcha baited. That's crazy. That is crazy. But there we go. This should be fish number 40. I'm pretty sure. We'll do a double check count after this. So, let's see. Before it's procced, let's check really quick. Those on. So 1, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21, 22, 30, 35, 38, 40. Yeah, there it is. 40 fish caught. We'll catch 1 more for the road, and then we'll head back to the farm. There it is. Nice. Nah, just kidding. I would never. I bet you all thought, didn't you? I bet you thought I was actually going to go off after getting seaweed instead of a fish. No. Come on now. Y'all know me better than this. We have to end it on a fish, not a seaweed. There it is. Now we can go home after I catch this fish. Boom. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's head home. Also, let's quickly grab this. Nice. Little bit of extra cash right there. You love to see it. Okay. Oh man. Gonna miss you, Winter. It's gonna be quite the long time without you. What's this? What kind of quest we got going on? Need a walleye for a salad I'm making. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish I read that earlier. Oh well. Oh well. Sometimes you just miss that, I guess. Okay. Well, that is it. That's year 1. That's crazy. All right, first let's sell all this fish. I'm gonna sell the herring roe too, since I don't really need it. I have some better roe. There we go. Nice. And let's actually clear my inventory and everything, just so we're fully ready for for spring. I'll put that dehydrator there, even though I don't think I'm going to see myself using it anytime soon. But just to have it is going to be nice. So, all right, we got some fishing stuff to put away. We got some of that to put away. We can put this back on my rod. And we'll put this back in the fishing chest. So we have 44 of that. Nice. Okay, let's put this right here. Because I'm going to hang this up before we go to sleep. All right. Yeah, the farm is also going to be completely different too. Well, not completely different. There's just going to be a bunch of grass and other stuff that's overgrown that I have to remove. So spring one is going to be a lot of hard labor. All right, where do I put this? I think I got to put it right here. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, good night, Leah. Good night, Rascal. Good night, Shroud on the Wall. And let's check our to-do list. Holy cow, man. All right, so we did catch 40 fish, crazy enough. We did collect all the hardwood on the farm, and we did buy the picture of Leah. So yeah, 3 out of 3 complete. A lovely way to end the year off by getting a perfect day on the to-do list. But yeah, that is it for the first year of Applegate Farm. It's crazy. But yeah, let's check our profits and call it a year. I felt like that was a longer black screen than normal. That was a little weird. Almost 20,000 though in profits. That's awesome. All right, well that is it for the first year. So I will be back in 2 weeks, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. But as for me, I will be back in 2 weeks for the next episode of Stardew Valley. Bye.